This is Sports Talk on TriadSportsCoverage.com.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sports Talk here on TriadSportsCoverage.com. We are broadcasting live from Bibbs downtown in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, where the barbecue is not Eastern nor Western, it's Bestern. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Alec Hodges. If you don't remember my voice, I haven't been here in a while, and Mike has given me a little chuckle. Ellen Richardson will be joining us in the booth shortly, and Mike is actually behind the computer. He is our producer this evening, or trying to be, as he said. Some good information for our listeners. We are in the works of a deal, not really a contract, just an agreement for Salem College basketball. We're going to work out a deal with Salem College to broadcast all of their home basketball games, and maybe even travel to and from, I think it was Virginia and Georgia is what Mike was saying. So this should be very interesting, and how this is going to play out. It'll be a lot of fun, and hopefully we can reach a lot more listeners and kind of open up our area to broadcast. And as Mike said, their soccer team won their third straight conference championship, the Great South Athletic Conference. And the conference tournament will be at Salem on the 7th, 8th, and 9th of November, as Mike is telling me as he's across the table trying to produce. I told him to put on a microphone for this evening, but no, he insisted on wearing the Donnie Baldrige headphones.
Yeah, Mike is now apparently our producer now, too. So, Donnie, we miss you. No offense, Mike. No. Sorry to be a little late to the show, folks. I had to do a little technical fixer-upper, and I'm not the most technically inclined. I try. Let's put it that way.
And our next, as Mike is telling me as he's producing the show.
We stop as he's producing.
So, our next broadcast will be on Saturday morning, afternoon, evening at 1 p.m. Okay, so at 1 p.m. at the North Carolina Quarter Midget Association in Salisbury, North Carolina, home of the Quarter Midget Racing. And if you have not experienced it, you guys need to get out there. It is one heck of a show. I've had the pleasure to go out there and actually broadcast with Mike on it was a misty, rainy day.
Yeah, I was thinking about you all that day going, gosh, it's not a great day for racing.
It was a misty, rainy day, and it was a lot of fun to go out and see those kids.
Yeah. Mike's sitting there trying to tell me what to say as well, so forgive us when we go quiet. We're trying to hear what Mike says. No, that's something that I had the opportunity, thankfully, to do this week as well. We, of course, I've been working on a Behind the Wheel series for Triad Sports Coverage, and stay tuned because I'm going to be talking to some of those drivers from the Quarter Midget track. But if you missed it this week, I had a unique opportunity to talk to NASCAR Camping World Truck Series driver who is from our hometown right here in High Point. Well, obviously we're in Winston, but he is from High Point, North Carolina, so he is from the Triad. This is the son of Dave Blaney, who I think a lot of people know that name. Ryan Blaney, who is actually sitting second in the points even after Martinsville this weekend. Had a nice top 5 finish in Martinsville, did pretty well. Even though he's not from the Triad, not talking about Ryan Blaney, but I want to congratulate, can't talk today, Bubba Wallace for his second win at Martinsville this weekend. Did a really good job, and he's really rising up in the truck series as well. So, but it was really cool to see that Ryan did pretty well. So.
And Ryan did race at the North Carolina Quarter Midget Association.
I was getting there, and Mike wants to cut me off. I hadn't got that far, Mike. I can be a little bit long-winded, so people aren't used to that. No, never. What can I say? I can't help myself. I am what I am. Yeah, I believe we need to do that. Mike suggested we might need to go commercial to get me to shut up. So we are going to go to our first commercial. So if you'll just stay tuned, we're going to pay some bills, and we'll be right back with our first guest tonight.
Hey, it's Big E, and I'm here with the 2013 Barbecue Pitmasters Alabama champions, Ricky Wayne and Pig Daddy of Bibbs Downtown. Gentlemen, what's it like being reality stars?
Hey, it's almost as good as Bibbs Ribs, baby.
We're not Eastern or Western, we're Western.
I'll tell you one thing, I never trust a skinny cook, and these guys got it going on.
Hey, you can bring your family in, or if you like Biggie, come on in on Friday and get your Bibbs fixed.
It's barbecue with a downtown vibe.
They've got dine-in, takeout, catering, and a private event space. Be sure to follow them on Twitter and Facebook, and you can always check them out at BibbsDowntown.com.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with Sports Talk right here on Triad Sports Coverage, broadcasting live from Bibbs Downtown. We are joined in the booth.
We're joined by royalty, okay?
We are joined by
I
royalty.
talked about a little bit of NASCAR royalty recently, as of this weekend, but we've actually got some, I would say, high school royalty joining us tonight.
I would say so.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely.
But we are joined with our first guest from the one and only Glenn High School.
That's right.
Yes,
This we're here with Karina Rojas. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yeah, that's right.
Glenn is going to be having their homecoming game coming up on Friday. And we've got some of our wonderful royalty who are coming up who are in the running for homecoming queen. I've been told there's about 5 senior candidates who are the only ones that are eligible to be queen. We talked a little bit about this right before the show. So, Karina, tell us a little bit about the homecoming court and how that works at Glenn High School.
Well, the court, we all nominate ourselves basically, and we run to get elected. And then out of all the girls that run, each grade picks out their representatives for the grades, and there's 2 representatives for freshmen, there's 3 for sophomores, 4 for juniors, and 5 for seniors.
And how does it work as far as being elected to actual queen?
For actual queen, out of the 5 that the seniors selected, then the whole school selects the queen, and then out of the queen, the one that comes up next is the runner-up, and that's the princess.
So when the homecoming game actually takes place, what happens as far as finding out who is going to be the queen for the year? And when that queen is elected, what kind of happens after that? What are her duties, I guess you'd say? Sort of like, I don't know, Miss America kind of thing?
Well, yeah, they get elected and they get crowned by the queen that was the queen last year. And I guess it's just a good privilege to have, to be crowned. They announce it at that moment, so the queen doesn't know she's queen. So just to see her face when she's surprised to be elected, it's really a good thing to see.
Right. Have you ever been nominated in the past?
No, I had never ran before. This is my first time running, and I got it. So I'm pretty excited.
Now, I actually escorted a good friend of mine 2 years ago at homecoming. I think she represented either volleyball. Her name was Julie Kemp, and she's a good friend of mine. And I remember going through practice and how chaotic it was, remembering which way to go, left or right. So is it still that?
They have the themes. They have a Twitter page, I think, where they announce them. I think this week, I'm not really sure if they changed it around, but I think it was seniors wear orange and juniors wear blue, and then like the underclassmen wear like white, I think. It's like the school colors. I don't know if they changed it. But
do you do that all week, or is it just changed day to day?
Well, it's the day of. That's the theme for the student section in the football game. And then during the week right now, we're having, like, Spirit Week.
And what does that involve?
They have also those themes. Today was Wacky Tacky Day. And tomorrow is going to be Camo or Neon Day. So
it's going to be a Robertson kind of day.
I was about to say, that's an odd combination. Orange and neon. That's just... Or camo and neon. That's kind of...
Yeah, I don't know who did these, but I don't remember what Wednesday is, but Thursday's like dress for success.
So they're preparing you for going to college kind of thing, which, by the way, you don't have to dress up when you're in college, but when you get out, you do.
I was about to say, because I wore sweatpants almost every day, sweatpants and shorts.
I actually did that, and then there was one class that I had to go to, and we all kind of showed up in jeans and sweatpants and whatever for the first day, and my professor sent us all an assignment of how we had to dress for the next class, and if we didn't show up, he was going to kick us out of class. I'm not kidding you. Mike says he wore a toga. I'm a little bit afraid of that. Please don't do toga week and invite Mike. No, love you to death, Mike. No. I won't come either. I don't look good in a toga. I don't. I don't have a protest to hold it up.
So
hey,
today was Wacky Tacky Day. Tomorrow is Camo/Neon Day, and Wednesday is Dress for Success or Dress to whatever.
So whatever you do, don't send the students out in the woods.
Yeah. So what's Thursday?
I don't remember really. I'm not. My brain can't think of it right now.
She's got to go back and look at it.
Yeah, they have posters all around the school though.
So what do you think your odds of winning this year are?
Oh my, yeah, 1 in 5.
Well, that's a good one, Mike. That's a good one.
I think all the girls are beautiful, and I just think that whoever gets it, it's just I'm gonna be so happy for whoever gets it. Who knows?
Is this like, do you have to go out and get the votes based on, doing like student politics and that kind of thing? Or are you just...
They have done that in other years. I'm not doing that. I think it's just up to the school. And yeah, there are, you can like kind of promote yourself, put signs up, put your pictures up, vote for me. But,
Yeah.
Kind of just, hey, whoever wins it, and we're all going to be happy for them.
Exactly. Now, are you actually representing a sport, or you just...
Just the homecoming court for the grades.
Okay. So you're just kind of one of the senior representatives. How many senior representatives are there?
There's 5 of us.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I was about
Sorry,
to ask.
Alec.
I was about to ask, who are the rest of the 5 seniors that are representing?
It's
court?
me, Corey Ott, Hannah Sink, they're here, and Leslie Rodriguez and Rosa Francisco. They weren't able to come today, but it's us 5.
Very good.
How many juniors are there?
There's 4.
Okay.
And there's 3 sophomores and 2 freshmen.
Wow. That's going to be a big homecoming court. Well, we're looking forward
to... And then we have all the other clubs in the school that are being represented.
Yeah, they have...
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many clubs are in the school?
Clubs and then the sports, too. There's a lot.
Because I escorted Julie my senior year, and she was running for... she was representing volleyball.
How big is this court? I mean, how long is this going to take? They got to do this during halftime.
It literally takes up from 25 to the 25.
Oh my goodness gracious! I don't know how y'all have time to do all that during halftime. That's a long halftime show. That's like longer than the Super Bowl. That's a long halftime. Well, thank you for coming on tonight. Good luck. Hopefully, we'll hear your name called.
Thank you.
No offense to the other girls we're going to talk to tonight.
Right.
I have no pulse. It doesn't matter. Well, thank you so much for coming on tonight. We look forward to seeing you on Friday.
Thank you for having me here.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Karina Rojas of Glen High School, who is running for the senior homecoming court. And we will be right back with Corey Ott right here on TriadSportsCovers.com.
Is your business going to die alone? Never meet the customers of its dreams? Just sit on the couch crying into a carton of ice cream while other businesses are out there thriving? New Expression can help. Without the right marketing, you're a wallflower. Without a great website, you're not going to turn heads. And without social media, you don't even have a friend to tell people what a great personality you have. New Expression can give your business a total brand makeover and get you out there, attracting customers. It used to be about who had the biggest ad in the phone book. Today, customers hit the web to locate and research before they call. If Google isn't steering customers to your site or they're not impressed by what they see, you're missing out. New Expression does web design and can provide a free analysis to see how your site stacks up against the competition. Don't have time to constantly update social media? Want cool custom apps and graphics? New Expression can help there too. From print design to mobile marketing to online presence to brand identity, New Expression can help you express yourself. Find out more at nuexpression.com.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and while we were at the break, I was thinking, I realized why Mike is behind the computer and doesn't have a microphone on. It's because he doesn't want to argue tonight about his Cardinals losing.
Oh, that's a low blow. I think Alec might not be on the rest of the night. Yeah, sorry, folks, we're being told something else. We are on the air, but we're sitting silent, and I apologize about that. We are getting ready to have our next guest join us.
But as I was listening to Mike, from what I heard, we were giving a shout-out to Savannah Gilbert, who is the first female golfer from Glen High School to make
He's still telling.
to states. It's the state tournament.
Mike is giving us hand gestures.
Savannah Gilbert, here's your shout out. We congratulate you for being the first Lady Cat golfer to make it to state playoffs.
Very good job. Very good job.
And now we are joined by
our second
Corey
guest.
Ott.
Corey is actually a senior as well at Glen High School, and she's up for Homecoming Queen as well. Tell us about your, kind of feelings about being up for Homecoming Queen. Is this your first time on the Homecoming court?
Yeah, I didn't expect to make it, honestly, because I've run all 4 years now, and this is the only one I've made it. So I was pretty surprised, but I'm really excited about it. I'm super excited.
Of the 4 times you've been nominated, have you always gotten to go out on the football field as part of the court, or is this the highest you've made it?
No. This is like the highest I made it. Basically.
Okay. And if you are elected Homecoming Queen, what do you hope to kind of gain from that?
I don't know. I just hope to be able to stay humble about it. And I mean, I know there's a lot of girls that they let it get to their head and get really arrogant about it. So I just hope to be able to stay humble if I even do get it. And if not, then that's great for whoever does.
Right. And, what are your some of your goals that you're kind of wanting to obtain from being on the Homecoming court?
I'm just hoping to get closer to the other girls that are on it. I'm friends with a couple of them, but I'm not really super close with most of the girls that made it. So I'm just hoping to be able to form better friendships with them through it.
Now, do you play a sport, or is it just you're coming representing the seniors?
I'm representing the seniors. I do play sports, but I'm on it to represent the seniors.
She's a soccer player.
Oh, see, Alec would know this, and he's supposed to tell me he didn't.
She's a very, very good soccer player.
Thank you.
Let me guess, you played against her or something?
No.
No, he just happens to cover it.
Just passing back and forth through the school. We happened to cross paths a few times, and she's decked out in her soccer gear. I was decked out in my baseball gear. So.
Now, who were some of the other Homecoming Queens you've kind of looked up to and hope to aspire to be in the past?
I don't really know. I wasn't really involved in football games or whatever freshman and sophomore year, but last year the girl that won, Kristen Woods, she seemed really nice about it, and she definitely deserved to win because she was really nice to everybody and just really happy, and she definitely deserved it. So I just hope to be able to kind of go in that same direction with it.
What have you done to promote yourself to become Homecoming Queen on top of the other girls?
Really nothing. Nothing.
Come on, girls. We got to learn promotion here. Start early. I'm telling you. It's all about the promotion, baby. They need to call me. I would put them on top. By God, my girl would win.
See, you had to take lessons from Cody Mitchell when he made his music video for the presidential campaign. So there's your start.
There you go.
There's your start.
That's a really good idea. This is the day of social media, girls. You got to use it or lose it. I'm telling you. You got to make videos. You got to put it out there to all of your friends. I mean, you go to high school with these people. They're watching you. They're friends with you on, Facebook and Twitter and whatever. They follow you. You got to put yourself out there, And this is just your first chance to learn because let me tell you, in college, you've got competition. And it's not just in a homecoming court sense. But this is a great opportunity, that I see a lot of girls participating in to give you a chance to learn how to compete. Because when you're out in the job world as well, it's all about a competition now. You have to stand out. And if you don't stand out, you won't stand above the crowd. And this is your big chance to your first chance, kind of, in a sense, to do that. So when you're out there, think of it that way. You definitely, even that last push, you want to really put yourself out there, and show that you want to represent the school. Because I think as homecoming court, you are representatives of your school. And you can take that out there to the community, the Triad, for instance, right here on Triad Sports Coverage. Mike, we need to talk about doing some kind of behind the scenes for these girls next year. Not just on Sports Talk. Let's do some features. That's what I'm talking about. But, give yourself a chance to really put yourself out there, which is always a big plus. What kind of friendships have you made by doing this homecoming court? Or have you made friends?
I've already been friends with these two, Karina and Hannah. The other two girls, Rosa and Leslie, I met them last year when they were on homecoming, and I wasn't on homecoming with them, but like when they were walking around, like I got to like tell them like they looked pretty and started talking to them about it, which was really cool because they were really nice. So hopefully when we get to like see them for like the practices and the actual homecoming, I'll get to know them better. But I think really it's been really fun to get to experience this with people I'm already friends with so far.
That's great. Well, what are your goals? You're a senior. What are your goals once you graduate from high school?
I definitely want to go to college. I'm thinking I might want to play soccer in college, but I'm kind of on the line as to whether I want to go to a big school and just enjoy my college experience, or if I want to go to a smaller school and play. But we'll see how it works out.
Have you been approached by any colleges for soccer yet?
There's been a couple of schools that have emailed me and called me and sent me letters, but there's none that I'm like super like interested in. And like I totally like appreciate people like reaching out to me because it's awesome to get exposure like that. But as of right now, I don't think I'm going to play.
Well, if you were to win homecoming court, what is your dream homecoming night? What is the picture of that dream homecoming night?
I don't know. I guess I would just like to be able to hang out with my friends afterwards. I mean, we don't do a homecoming dance or anything, so after the football game, everybody just
Cook out.
Absolutely cook out. And sometimes my friends and I, like on birthdays or something, we'll hang out at his house and have bonfires. So I guess that'd really be the best thing we could do, the most fun.
Sounds like the school needs to come together and come up with a big event after homecoming. Just a hint. Triad, they need a little help. So let's give these students a chance to really experience their senior year. I mean, that's the one game that I actually enjoyed when I was. I mean, I'm sorry, no offense to my high school, and I won't say who it is, but my high school's team was not good. I'm just going to put it out there. We were not good. We got beat a lot, so it was hard to go to the games and watch them be destroyed. We were basically down there with, I don't know, probably down there with the way that the Steelers have looked, or no offense, Carolina. No, I'm so. So, it was hard to go to the game. So homecoming was the one that everybody was there for, and we had a homecoming dance, and we did the whole shebang. So it'd be great for you guys to get to enjoy that, because it really is memorable, and I still remember my homecoming dance. So, and it's been a really long time, let's put it that way. I won't tell my age either. Well, thank you for coming on tonight. Alec, did I take over?
No, you're fine. I was just gonna say, Corey, we wish you the best of luck, and
absolutely.
Hopefully, one of you three will have your names called, and best of luck to all three of y'all.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And thank you for coming on tonight. Thank you for coming out tonight. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And that was Corey Ott.
Yes.
And we are getting ready to go into our second or third commercial break. Second. So here we go.
They're counting the commercials, people.
Second commercial break coming right here on TriadSportsCoverage.com.
Today, community means more than the place you live. It's groups of people connected by shared interests and similar experiences. Your yoga class, your work colleagues, your book club. With all the communities in your life, shouldn't there be one for your financial life? We're First Community, financial experts here to work with you on your personal, business, investments, and insurance needs. That's the power of community.
And I was scared of dead silence there for a second. So
and
I fear dead silence.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with our third and final guest of the evening, another senior who is running for homecoming queen, and her name is Miss Hannah Sink. She is also a soccer player at Glenn High School, a very well-known soccer player at Glenn High School.
Yes.
Hannah, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So is this your first year coming onto the homecoming court?
I was on it sophomore year as well, so I didn't make it freshman year, and I didn't run last year. So,
now, how did you get into the running?
You basically sign up yourself, and then people vote for you, and then you make the court, I guess. I don't know.
Where do you sign up? How do you sign up?
You give your form to Miss Parnell.
Okay.
Yep.
You fill out a form.
And then you get on the ballot, and then they vote for you.
Okay. And where do the ballots go out? Do they go out around the school, or?
Yes, like they're divided up by homeroom, so they vote based on that.
Okay.
And yeah, pretty much.
So you're one of the top 5 of the seniors, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So what have you done to kind of put yourself out there and hope to get voted in?
I don't know.
Top?
Really.
You don't know?
I don't know.
They're gonna have to do a class on a homecoming court.
I just go to school and I don't know.
Well, I have a question for you, and I've been wanting to ask this. From your transition from freshman to senior year, being able to move down in the student section from the top of the student section all the way down to the bottom, how is that?
It's pretty fun. I love that because when you're a freshman, you're literally
you're in the
very
back.
You can't even hear anything going on. So when you're in the front, it's pretty cool. You get a better view and everything.
Yeah, because my senior year, I remember I was down in front every single game.
Yes.
And that was a lot of fun.
It's like you don't want to miss a game now because you're going to be there.
Right.
So.
Now, I think, if I remember correctly, you got thrown up in the crowd. I think it was my senior year.
I did.
You got thrown up in the crowd. You were crowd surfing.
You crowd surf?
Yes. I guess they
on the field?
Oh, no, not on the field. The student section. They just throw up the smallest person. And
she happened to be the smallest person. So.
See, you could have made a video out of that and made that your homecoming video. That would have been cool.
I think there was some video.
On it, and then the next time they did it, they dropped me. So that was
God.
fun.
I do remember that.
I was like,
now that's what you do. You put that out on social media and say, hey, you've dropped me before you owe me. Vote for me.
That's smart. I should try that.
I'm the exciting queen. Vote for me. You know what I'm saying? I crowd surf. I get up in the crowd. I'm here for you. I'm representing you because you want somebody fun to represent you, don't you? I mean, at least I would.
Now,
I'm all about fun.
How is the student section this year? Is it pretty hype or is it?
Yeah, it's pretty hype all the time. Against East, we brought baby powder and we threw it all up in the air. It was like a cloud of smoke.
I saw that.
We got in trouble, but it was worth it. So.
Figures.
Yeah.
Figures. People get in trouble for doing something fun.
All the time. We throw candy out now, and yeah.
Where do you throw that out at? Like on the football field?
Well, the student section leaders, they'll just throw candy at the student section. I don't know.
Hey, that's cool. Now, if you get the students jabbed up, hey, why not?
Come to the game, you get candy. So.
There you go. They should have done that for Halloween. They should have done that for homecoming. Y'all could have trick-or-treated on the field. How funny would that be?
They're having trunk or treat, I think, before the game.
Now, what is that? Tell us about that.
I really have no clue. But
she's a student. She has no idea.
From what I know, it's like, candy's in the trunk, and little kids go and get the candy. So
okay, well, that's cool.
Now, what's the best part of or best cheer that you guys do in the student section?
Probably the do it cheer.
Do it?
Yeah, always.
We should make her do it on the air. Do it.
That's all right. That's all right.
You only have one senior here, or three seniors here, no juniors or sophomores.
The cheerleaders will come up to you and they're like, now stop and let the freshmen do it. And then they all just go crazy and just keeps going on and on.
Is it like a wave kind of thing?
No, it progresses from the freshman student section going crazy, then the sophomores going crazy, then the juniors, and then finally the seniors go crazy, and then the whole student section goes crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy.
It's pretty, yeah.
Now, you all do have a big rivalry with East Forsyth.
Yes.
Are there any other teams that are kind of rivalries, or do you feel like Friday night's game is going to be a rivalry? Or
Well, I'm pretty sure it's against High Point Central, so not really.
Not really?
But Southwest is kind of a rival to us. We call them Mouthwest. They're
Mouthwest.
just real.
Yep.
They're just not nice people, really.
I hope nobody from Mouthwest is listening.
Northwest.
I'm sorry.
Don't. I just said what she said. It's not my fault. That's what she said.
Northwest is also a pretty big rivalry with
are.
Glenn in any sport: baseball, basketball, football, soccer.
Yeah, we finally beat them last year in soccer. It was on their senior night. It was amazing.
Wow.
So, yeah. And Corey was out there, so it was fun.
Wow. So, if you are elected, what is your goal from becoming homecoming queen? You don't know? Y'all need a goal.
It's not really like, I don't know. It's hard to describe. Just, I don't know.
Well, what would your dream night be of being, if you were crowned, what would that night look like?
Maybe.
Here you go. Here's something that you probably do know.
Maybe I'll go
I
home.
gotta stop asking bad questions.
I got one that you probably do know. How's the soccer team looking this year?
Pretty good. They're looking good, yeah. We have a lot of new freshmen coming in, so that's good. And the returning players. So we're looking pretty good. I'm excited.
Do you have any aspirations to play in college?
Yes, I actually am committed to Western Carolina
Really?
University. Yes, I am.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you this summer. So
all the way up in the wee.
Yes.
It's very cold up
Yes.
in the wee.
I
you'll
love it, though.
enjoy. Western Carolina's a great
Yeah,
school.
I had my official visit this weekend, so that was fun. Met everybody, and yeah.
What do you plan to major in?
Probably nursing or athletic training, but we'll see. Something in the medical field, kind of. So.
Great.
That's good. And I think we are going to cut to a commercial break. We'll come back with a couple more questions from Hannah, and we will wrap up the show.
Hey, it's Big E, and I'm here with the 2013 Barbecue Pitmasters Alabama champions, Ricky Wayne and Pig Daddy of Bibbs Downtown. Gentlemen, what's it like being reality stars?
Hey, it's almost as good as Bibbs Ribs, baby.
We're not Eastern or Western, we're Western.
I'll tell you one thing, I never trust a skinny cook, and these guys got it going on.
Hey, you can bring your family in, or if you like Biggie, come on in on Friday and get your bibs fixed.
It's barbecue with a downtown vibe.
They've got dine-in, takeout, catering, and a private event space. Be sure to follow them on Twitter and Facebook, and you can always check them out at bibsdowntown.com.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, at Bibbs Downtown, where the barbecue is not Eastern.
It's not Western.
It's Western.
If you guys
Mike's
can-
trying to scream it, and he has no microphone. I don't know what he's thinking. I thought Alec was going to do it.
I
guess we
was
should have
waiting
done
on Hannah
together.
or Mike to do it, but
I don't know.
She
the
doesn't
slogan.
know the slogan. That's not fair. You can't put that on
Hey.
somebody for the
I'm
first
excited
time.
though. My mom's getting dinner over there, so
Oh yeah,
I'm
so
ready.
she's ready for her Western barbecue. See, she has to have a chance to learn it. She has to eat it first. You don't really get a passion for it till you eat it. That's how it goes.
Smells good.
while
Where did you be a teacher?
we were at the break, I did come up with another question. What is your most memorable moment and most memorable team here at Glen High School, soccer-wise?
Probably when we beat Northwest, most definitely, because they always beat us sometime. Well, yeah, in soccer, and when we beat them on their senior night, that was just amazing. So, and Coach Horn was so happy, and Sexton,
I could imagine so.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh my God, it was crazy."
Now, most memorable team, like year-wise?
Okay, probably freshman year because we were just loaded, and we almost made it to the playoffs, but we lost by I think a third of a point. I don't know what it was, but it was, oh my gosh, so annoying.
Now you're going to school to play soccer, obviously, and you're going to probably major in nursing or whatever. But
Yeah.
do you want to maybe, if you had an opportunity to see yourself go professionally as a soccer player, could you see that someday?
I don't know if I can see it, but I mean, I would love to. If I had the opportunity, I would love to do that, but we'll see how that goes. I might probably not do any more soccer after just because it's a lot on your body and stuff,
Right.
so, but we'll find out.
Well, how have you done this year as far as playing soccer?
Really well, I think, but our team, my club team, is doing really well. I have practice after this, so I'll go over there, but we only lost to the number one team in the nation by 1 goal the other night, so
Wow,
that was great.
That's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah. So, and I've had 5 assists.
Wow.
And a few goals, so I don't really know how many, but
It's hard to keep track of your own stats. I can't keep track
It's
of
hard to
anybody's
keep,
stats.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track if you're an all-star.
no, I'm not an all-star.
That's Alex little pull on himself.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was
yes,
saying,
you were. Don't lie.
I was complimenting
Don't
Hannah.
lie. Yeah, okay. No.
But
Well, if you are elected homecoming queen on Friday night, what do you hope? Do you hope to just talk to other students about becoming homecoming queen? Your experience? Do you hope to kind of make that one of your most memorable experiences in high school?
If I do, yeah, it probably would be one of the most memorable experiences. My sister won homecoming queen, so she
Really?
still talks about that sometimes. So it's pretty exciting.
When did she win?
2007, or it was 2007, 2008 class. But
Wow.
Yeah.
So it'd be almost exactly 7 years later. How cool is that?
Yeah, we're
that
7
might
years
be
apart.
that. Ooh, 7's a lucky number too.
that's
You know
how
that,
far
right?
apart my brother and I are. 7 years
Ah,
apart.
well, 7's always a lucky number, so maybe it'll be your lucky
Maybe.
number.
I don't
It's hard
know.
to choose which girl, Mike. There's a lot of good ones this year. I don't know how the students are going to choose. They got it tough.
I don't know.
Mike's trying to
Vote
talk.
all,
He has
vote
no
all
mic
5
on.
of them is what he said.
Yeah. Glenn students, if you're listening, you should just vote all 5 in and
Yeah,
just make.
that
This
would
would
be
be
great.
a good chance to make a big change because
5-year
that
tie.
would be memorable. I mean, there's a 5-way tie. I mean, have you ever heard of a 5-way tie?
No?
Hey,
not.
we saw the first NFL game tied in a long time recently, and they left it that way. I was shocked.
Well, Hannah, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
And we congratulate you
Appreciate
on signing to
Thank
Western
you.
Carolina.
I'm excited.
That's right.
Yeah.
But,
And we look forward to following your career at Western.
Thank you
as
so
well.
much.
So keep
I
in touch with us.
appreciate
Let
it.
us know how things are going.
All right, I definitely will.
Yeah.
Like we said to the other three ladies, we hope one of the three names are called from up here.
That's right.
And
you.
we just
Hey,
wish
they
you-
came out. They should get elected. Maybe we'll go from 5 to 3.
The other two had work. That's a good reason.
Yeah.
Well,
They're so sweet.
sorry, they should have took off for us. Do I get to vote?
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Hannah Sink,
Thank
you again for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck on Friday night.
All right.
right. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
And that was Hannah Sink, ladies and gentlemen. And commercial, keep talking.
Mike
Keep talking.
Mike says keep talking.
Mike says keep talking. Okay.
Well, I mean, we're trying to wrap it up, but we do want to thank all the potential candidates for coming on tonight. They got some great candidates out there at Glenn this year. And, hey, if your high school wants to get a chance to promote their homecoming court, give us a shout at info@triadsportscoverage.com because, obviously, we're not going to be completely one-sided either. maybe not one of the challengers, but we just want to thank them for coming on tonight. And be sure to stay tuned to triadsportscoverage.com for the follow-up of Friday night's game.
Adios.
Thanks for listening to this week's edition of Sports Talk on Triad Sports Coverage. For more great podcasts, check out the media page on triadsportscoverage.com.